What's up, reefers? Welcome back to another episode of Zoo Tank Boys. In this episode, guys, we got a visit from the tank police. Let's go. Alright, guys, so we got a visit from the tank police. Hector's behind the camera. Say what's up, Hector.
What's up?
Alright, guys, so if you've been following this channel for some time, you do know that I had a really nice sized fox-face rabbitfish and an orange-shouldered tang. And recently, I've had to move those two fish to my office tank, and I haven't shown you guys that, so we're going to take a look at that today. The reason I had to move those fish, for starters, the fox-face, believe it or not, started eating zoas. And I saw him with my very own eyes picking at the polyps, so of course, we can't have that, so we had to move him to the office tank. Regarding the shoulder tang, I have never seen a fish poop as much as that shoulder tang. Hector could attest. I mean, it was literally like a manatee pooping in my tank. Like, my tank was cloudy 24/7. And he was bullying my yellow tang. So if you guys know what's been happening with yellow tangs, I really want to take care of that yellow tang and I don't want anything bad to happen to him, so I had to remove those two fish. So they've been in that system, the Red Sea 170, for about 2 weeks now. So I want to show you that system, and the reason I haven't shown that tank a lot is because I didn't want anybody thinking that that was going to be their permanent home. So that's more like a temporary home till we rehome them. So let's go look at that tank, so you guys can take a look at them, and trust me guys, they're gorgeous specimens. In a world where size of tank versus size of fish doesn't matter, I would leave them there forever because I love looking at them while I'm working, but we all know that we can't do that, right? So let's go take a look at that. But before we do that, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. That's the easiest way to support this channel. Zoo Tank Boys also launched new merch, so check it all out, guys. Let's take a look at that tank. Here we got the Red Sea 170. This is honestly one of my favorite tanks. I would even recommend this as a beginner tank. Reason being is maintenance is super easy. You know, 5-10 gallon water change, boom, everything's good. So as you guys can see, I don't know if the camera can capture it well, but we do have a pretty big fox-face rabbitfish and a shoulder tang. Now, if you're a beginner reefer, I mean, you might look at it and say, hey, these guys are fine. They're awesome. And at first glance, I mean, they're swimming around, they're super happy. But this tank is way too small for them. Like I said, I only had them in here because I had to remove them from my display tank. These fish in the wild swim up to 10 miles a day. I mean, heck, when I've been swimming in Hawaii and the Caribbean, I've seen these fish out there, and they swim a lot. So I personally wouldn't recommend keeping them in this tank because long term, I mean, that orange shoulder tank can get up to over a foot long when it's fully grown, probably even a little longer. So today we're going to capture them, and we're going to rehome them to either a local reefer or an LFS. So let's feed them real quick. So they're eating well, they're super fat, super healthy. As you guys can see, there's the nori clip, so don't be fooled. They do eat a ton of nori. They just started, Hector just got here, so we just wanted to get this going. So we're gonna capture these guys. You guys can see my awesome little fella down there, the blue spotted jawfish. I want to give them a name. So the clowns, these are Gomez and Morticia. So the blue spot needs a name. Leave a comment below and let me know what you would name him, because he's full of personality. So let's catch these guys. We're going to use a 5-gallon bucket. First, we're going to siphon probably about half a gallon, having about 2.5 gallons, maybe 3 gallons of water. We're going to capture them with a net, and then we're going to put them in there slowly, put a lid, and then we're going to be on our way. So let's do this. Alright guys, so I'm going to need a couple tools to do this effectively and efficiently. Stick. Guys, this is something nobody ever talks about. I use this so much, from fixing my sandbag, moving frags, and guiding fish whenever I'm trying to remove a fish. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my hose to siphon some of the water. I got my 5-gallon bucket here. So let's take the lid off first. Alright, so the first step is going to be we're going to have to siphon some water because this is the bucket that I'm going to use. If you guys hear me talking with a lisp, I'm trying to avoid getting my wisdom teeth pulled and I'm struggling, so bear with me. Now, we're not going to put an aerator in here because the store we're going to is like, 10 minutes away. And this water is aerated. Believe it or not, there's probably at least a day or two worth of oxygen in here. Alright, that's enough water there. Again, probably half the bucket. So, I really hope this goes smoothly. I'm going to try to do this and cause as little stress as possible to the fish. So bear with me, guys. Again, I'm not an expert. I'm a reefer just like you guys. So, let's try to move these guys. They are going to be a little finicky. Dude, I got some freaking hair on me. Okay, the fox face is the first one that came out of this cave. Whoa, calm down, boy. Calm down, boy.
He's a feisty fella.
Yeah, he's already pissed off. Let me move this over here. This guy, I'm not going to lie, he scares me a little bit. Do you see this?
He is.
Alright,
wow.
Alright. So let me move this because the net is going to get stuck to this. And it's going to cause an issue. And I really don't want to cause a mess of water. But I got to... Go. Jesus. Come on, boy.
They see the net, they know it's bad news, guys.
And now, they do have fish traps. But for a fish this big, it wouldn't even fit in the actual tank. So... Oh, I really don't want to have to move it around. Are they coming out? Oh boy, I'm trying to not hurt anybody. Now, I could just move the rock, but I recently got the skate to a really good point, personally. But that's the last thing I want to do. Come on, dude. Come out of the hole.
He's on the other side.
Yep, he's in it. The fox face is gonna be after.
I almost had him.
Dude,
scared.
I thought he was gonna blind me.
Corner, please corner.
He's right there, you got him. Perfect. Alright, show the camera.
Alright, so we got the fox face. We got the fox face. We're gonna put him in the bucket, not stress him out.
Alright guys, so the fox face is in. Catch the orange shoulder tang.
Man, that fox face was strong.
Let me see that footage real quick.
He's a strong swimmer.
He's a strong swimmer.
Alright, so next one.
Come on, little buddy.
If we corner him to the corner, it's a lot easier to get them.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, he's smart.
Keep him at bay. Got him.
Oh, God!
We got him.
Alright guys, so that was pretty quick, took us less than 5 minutes. Now we're gonna go to the either an LFS or we do have somebody who might be interested, but let's get these guys to their forever home.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, so we traded in both of our fish, and we're actually gonna pick up another blue spotted jawfish because we're putting a lid on the tank. We haven't talked about that yet, but let's catch this fish and get him home.
There we go, guys. Check them out. Alrighty, first. So we just got back from the store. We got the jawfish floating. Now all we have to do is build the lid. Let's go.
Alright guys, so we got the lid right here. It's the Red Sea DIY. We do have the extra clips there because we are going to have to adjust for the 2 AI primes. So let's open this up and see what it comes with. There are some tutorial videos on YouTube that kind of guide you through this. So let's hope we can do this all in one piece. these are going to be the two grooves for the AI primes. So here we pretty much have it laid out. So imagine this is going to be the front, this is going to be the back. So here we're going to have these two cutouts for the lights, and then the mesh is right over here, which we'll line it later. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the front part. So we've already measured it, and we essentially have to cut 2 inches off, because 1 inch will be to fit, but then you also have to take into account the measurement of this little L shape, because you want this to fit perfectly in. So in theory, you want it to fit inside, not on the outside, right? So if you can tell over here, not only are we gonna cut 1 inch, but we need to make room for an additional inch for the actual L shape, which we've already marked. So we have a saw. It's not the best saw, so be careful. Don't put the pieces in the comments.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, but we're gonna cut this.
And
Aware,
kids, do it with
face
adults.
covering and all that stuff. Don't do like us. But yeah.
You should wear
Yeah, we need to get
eye gear.
Alright, so guys, so let's just see, make sure the measurements are
I feel
correct here.
like we're on an episode of Jackass. Somebody's gonna lose an eye. Pretty good?
Yep, it's good here.
Alright, so now let's put the sidings. Let's do one at a time. So that one. So, the things you do to save your fish from jumping off a cliff.
Oh,
Okay, so this wasn't smart
what? We're good.
because we gotta measure it.
Yeah, but measuring
You
like
can't
this.
because of wall.
No, you need to just measure with the tape.
Yeah.
Oh, go backwards.
Backwards.
No, you can't.
Yes, you-
Get me the. Guys, we're not idiots. We're really not. Alright. So.
Let me get the measurement.
But we need an
Let's be
inch
real.
too. So from here to here, it's here, but you still need 2 inches because you gotta factor in the clip from the back too. Right?
So like right here, right?
That's 1 inch. You still gotta factor in the clip from the back.
That's 2 inches right there.
Yeah, like right here. That too? There?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
about.
But hey, there's a level of sentiment to accomplish something. So
You can tell people you made your lid.
yeah. Whew. All right. So now let's pull this a little bit.
Just pull that.
Yeah. There's a sense of accomplishment. That's the word I was looking for.
That's
It took you that long.
It did, because I'm a little tired. I haven't eaten anything, and my tooth is still killing me, like I told you guys. So, dude, if you snap this, I might jump off a cliff, just so you know. Because we've been doing this for a while.
I think you have to cut here though.
No, you don't have to. You just got it. There you go.
Okay, I'll get it right through your finger.
6.5 hours later.
The lid is done. Took us 26 years, but it is done. I think we're pretty proud of this lid. I mean, this is the smallest we can make it, and there's about an inch here, so could a fish get out? I guess. But this is so snug. There's no openings here. Looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, I mean, that looks great. So,
We are certified in making lids, so if you guys are looking at getting some done, you can go to zoatankboys.com, buy merch, not lids.
yeah, there's no way. Alright guys, so this little fella has been floating for about, honestly, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Longer.
Two.
It's been a
Maybe 2. So take a look.
He's tired.
Yeah, so are we. So we already floated them, we're not gonna drip them, so now it's just time to put them in the tank. So,
We're gonna have to take off this lovely, lovely top first.
yeah.
Alright.
Let's just leave it on the corner.
And Shabu fell apart.
Alright guys. Hold this. Alright, so we're gonna go to the sink, put them in here, and then we'll bring them in. Guys, he's the reason why we added the lid. Because I do have a jawfish in my other tank, and he's my favorite fish. And he is notorious for jumping.
While you're sleeping.
Yeah. So hopefully this lid keeps him in there. Yeah, is this lid the best lid? I don't think so. But
It'll get the job done.
hopefully it keeps this little fella in there. Where'd he go? Oh no. Oh, he's right here. He's right
He's in
over
that
here.
hole.
Yeah, so he's in that hole. So we'll let him get acclimated, and then in a couple hours we'll check back in with him. Alright, Reefers, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Zoa Tank Boys. We are exhausted, dead. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, buy a shirt. Till next time, Zoa Tank Boys out.